Hello, hello everyone. It's Becky, and today is Wednesday, November 26th. Today's gonna be a busy day. I'm gonna start my cooking or prepping for tomorrow's Thanksgiving feast here in America. I'm gonna start prepping today. Somewhere along the line, I've hurt my elbow. I think I slept on it funny. I'm closing my eyes so we can't cheat like yesterday. I think there's just one right there. Okay, what do we have? We have dots and a pirate. Didn't we already have a pirate? We're doing another one. And of course, our favorite pirate is Johnny Depp. So I can't use him again. I have to use a different pirate. Alright, where is my paper? I've been coating these all in black. I've got one side of them all done. I just don't know how I want to piece it together in my book. Or how to piece it together is the question. I know I need to make some tabs or something. Where is my book? Here it is. Alright, I think we're starting over. It looks like we have more orange than anything. Alright, let's do yellow. Let's do yellow. I brought my scissors back in here. Okay. Let me throw this paper away. Let's see what we need for the Becky Huffman challenge first. We are on week 47. I think I dropped one. Wait. 47. There's 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. I think maybe we'll do it on Friday since I got so much to be doing today. Okay, but we'll be on week 47 this week. Need to be sitting down getting things ready to mail. Dots and a pirate. A pirate. There we go. All right, you guys, let me go find well, I know where the dots are. So we're going to have to look up pirates. Let's look up some pirates. Let me find. Let me get. Look, I just piled something else on top of this over here. Oh, look, I got more of these to put away. All right, let's get out. Let's look up some pirates. Listening to my story a while ago. Pirates, pirates. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean. We want images. Images. I like that one. I got one, a Will by himself. I think we got enough. There we go. Orlando Bloom. All right, let's get. Okay, pictures. Pictures. Let's go. It's giving me the dirty look. gonna see if we can reuse this one, but am I gonna have to wait a few minutes? Alright, let me go find the dots. I'm gonna give this a few minutes to charge, and then we will do this page. So back in a few seconds. Alright, I actually had to wait a few, we had to wait a few minutes. So, let's try this again. I'm gonna stick these two back in there and see if it'll print. Come on. Apparently it's not ready to print yet. I'm about ready to give up on this little printer. I'm about ready to go find me like a Canon or something. Alright, we're going to decorate our page with dots. Give it a few more minutes. Dots. You know what? I'm going to check something here real quick. Hang on. Hang on. What's this? Yeah. If I remember right, I thought I had some dots in here. 2. Did I take them out and put them where they're supposed to be? Oh, they're squares. I did take the dots, I think. Because I came across something the other day, it had dots, and it's like, those need to go with the dots. The dots, the dots, the dots. Okay, I think I took them out then, because I don't see, sorry, I don't see any in there. I'm going to play with these dots today. Or actually, do we got blue dots in here? Let me see if I got some blue. Like blue. We want blue. Blue, 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 blue. Purples. There's some blues. I'm going to use them dots. Hang on, I just want to see what color dots we got in here. That one's going to be stuck in there. Okay. Let's dot up the page, shall we? I think I need my tweezers. I need some squeezers. These little things are hard to get off of here. Let me see if I can get the big paper off. We just do this. take it off like this. And then we'll get the ones out. That's stuck in the page. I'm making a mess, y'all. A mess. A mess. I got dots everywhere. Oh, maybe that's the way to do it. Do that and they come right out. Ooh. I like. He's talking to somebody. We had our culinary meeting yesterday at the big house, and they were asking how Pete was. And I was talking about his blood pressure. Max said, "You want me to get the dietitian to come over?" I said, "That's a good idea." I said, "We've got a dietitian at the dialysis center that we talked to." So I could talk to a dietitian. But it was nice of Mac to offer up the dietitian over there. There, I think we got all of these. Dots. Dots, dots, dots. I want some big dots. Do I got big blue dots anywhere? Usually I'm walking out of this office with glitter all over me. Today it's going to be dots. It's like, hey. And then I went walking over to the clubhouse. I had a big old piece of duct tape on my jacket. Hey, look, here's some bigger dots. Some bigger dots. Some bigger blue dots. Alright, then I'm gonna look for, I think we need a little bit more dots. Some more dots. Maybe some of these dots. Okay, now I think we got enough dots. I want some blue paper. Some blue. Oh, I got some blue paper in here. Hang on. Hang on. It's farther down. It's in a different drawer. different drawer. Is it the bottom drawer? Let's use some of this paper. Let's use this paper. Come on, George. Shut. Well, first we need to get our pictures to print. Let's try this again. Print. We'll have to get out some more. I can already tell, because there were only 5 in here. Oh, come on. Alright, you guys, we're going to do this in reverse order. We're going to do our sticker page next while we wait for this printer. Alright, let's get in the would you rather. Let's do a would you rather. I'll put that over there. Would you rather smash that little printer or get a new one? Both sounds good to me right now. Ugh. Here's one. Would you rather walk around with your hands and feet dyed blue or vulgar graffiti sprayed all over your car? Spray my car with the vulgar graffiti and I will keep it in the garage and call an Uber. That's what I think I would do. That way my hands and feet are not blue. And that car will be out of sight, out of mind. I'll trade it in. Give me a new car that doesn't have the graffiti on it. So what's your choice gonna be? I'm spraying the car and keeping the car in the garage or trading it in. Alright, let's draw us some numbers. Got an avalanche going on over here. Let's get our ink pen. Let's get our phone. Let's close out of this thing. We'll close out of that. Alright, let's find our wheel. Okay. Let's go shuffle these slices. Number 15. Man, my arm hurts so much.
Hey, they're gonna be here in about 10 minutes. But I gotta go bathroom.
Alright, I'll be there. I'm coming. Alright, you guys, I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we got his dialysis order. We got one number. I'm gonna spin this again. We got one box I think is leaking, so I need to take care of that. 145. $118. $25. $73. Hide the slice. All right, let me go find these and we'll do this page. Okay, we have the butterfly packet. We have some miscellaneous papers in here. We have the little mosaic tiles. We have the jars with things in them, and then we have this miscellaneous fun little things. So rather than getting scrap paper, since this has paper in it, I'm going to use some of this paper. I'm being picky though. How about this paper? Most of this will fit on there. So we're gonna just use this as our background paper. And I might get in here and use something else out of it. But it's quite windy out there. I tried to sweep up the leaves that it's like there's a little whirl. There's like a pocket right where our door is. And all them leaves and things just swirl around right there. And then when we open our door, they come flying inside. So this little packet pouch is just full of paper, flowery type things. All right, now let's see what we want. And by the time we're done with this, that our other thing should be charged. I'm just going to put that right there. And I'll stick that up there. Over the lady's head. I don't want it on her head. Alright, now let's find us a pretty jar to put in here. I'm liking these. On my agenda, I need to make potato salad, chicken and noodles. Flatters. We got some flatters. But that's a gigantic. I don't want a gigantic bottle. I don't. Got fishies. What about this bottle? We'll put that bottle on there. But I'm also going to be making for West Newton some things. Like some Buckeyes. I need to go get some powdered sugar. Shit. Excuse my French. Excuse my language, you all. I did not mean to say that word out loud. I never say those words out loud. I say fiddlesticks a lot. I'm not liking none of these butterflies. I think we'll just put this one down here at the bottom. And see what we can find out of that miscellaneous little thing. We're going to put this at the bottom. I guess I got to run to the store today. I didn't really want to go out. I need some powdered sugar. Probably need to get some milk too. I think I want to have sausage, biscuits, and gravy for supper. That sounds good. Breakfast for supper. Right? Here, you look like a cutie. I'm gonna put him on there. Is this the one with all the animals in it? Probably. No. I did that and this whole pile come caving in on me over here. Okay, so we don't even get to see the mosaic tile that's down here. There. There is our cute little page. Our sticker page. Now, you know what, you guys? This book is buried over here. You know, November feels like a very short month. It feels shorter than February. You know, February, where do I want to put this? I'm going to stick it right there. I feel like November flies faster than February. And February has fewer days. I need to sit down and figure out who's trading with who this year. Okay. All right, there we have our small sticker page. Let me take my picture and then we're coming back to the big page. So I'll be right back. Okay, we're going to I did it 4 times. 4 times. Wait, I think I got that the wrong way. It goes this way. No. I think it goes that way. Okay. Picture. We want a picture. We're starting with Johnny Depp. Oh, I got it in upside down, you guys. Ugh. Print. We done wasted 5 of them on this thing. And this one was the new one, so it didn't even print anything on there. Alright, we're done with this stuff. Maybe it's a one-use only type of thing. Once like it goes across that barrier, it does something, I don't know. Okay. Do I have to turn this off? What's going on with this thing? Let's turn this thing off. Did this the last time too. What are you spitting shit out for? Alright, now let's turn it off. Turn it on. Let's print. What was the little red light flashing for? Alright, you guys, it looks like we're not going to be doing this right now. So, I will come back later and we will do this. I'm going to let this thing charge. Alright, you guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, you guys, we're going to try this printer again. I've been doing other things. I've been working on that, hang on. This is what I got so far, and I don't like it. I do not like this. But this is my first attempt at making one of these flippy floppy flips. Okay, so here's our book. I got it all covered in black because I'm going to put other paper on it. So you open it up and it don't sit flat, of course. But here's this. You open it and it's got two opens. It opens twice. And then in the middle, we got these flips. We're gonna flip. Then we got these flip. And now I've got, where did they go? Where did pieces go? Oh, I have this many pieces left. I'm going to do some flippy things over here somehow. Yep, I got some flips here, but I'm not sure I like this. So this all just may go in the trash, and it's been a waste of my black paper. Yes. I probably should have used cardboard that wasn't so thick, but I wanted to use that cardboard. So this is where we're at. Yes, this is where we're at. When it's done, I don't know what it's gonna... It don't shut right, number one. Definitely don't shut right. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have a string right here to close it all. This is what it looks like so far. Yay or nay? Yay or nay, you guys? Alright, let's try. Turn this thing on. Oh, gotta get my phone. Don't bury your phone. Alright, we're gonna go here. We're gonna connect in app. And I'm gonna get those other, okay. other papers. Wait a minute. I'm gonna try reusing them papers. Cover opened. Well, we got 6 pictures here. I want to see which ones I want. Alright, let's retry. No, I don't want that one. Go away. Let's go with him. I've done made potato salad, chicken and noodles, cranberry salad. Oh look, it's gonna print it, you guys. There's that one. How many can we put on the page, do you think? We'll do him and her. I didn't see them people on there. Back it up. Let's put Orlando Bloom. Okay, we'll do one more. I had to go out and buy some more powdered sugar. It was spitting snow. Okay, I think we'll turn this off. And I'm gonna add this other paper back in there. But we'll keep the blue paper. I'm gonna stick that blue paper right there in case I need it. Okay, now. Where's my blue? There it is. Here's our polka dot. I'm just gonna do 3. There. And can you believe it, you guys? Monday, I went over early because I knew she does exercises, and I thought, well, I'll just go over early and I'll participate in like the little exercises before we do our crafts. This one little old lady come bebopping in about 5 minutes before we're done. Like she's going to get lunch, and Linda tells her, if you're coming for lunch, you're a little bit early. Well, we're cleaning up. I get up to show what craft we're going to be making. And so I showed my craft, and people start leaving, so I go back to get my sweater and my coat while she's throwing my coat and sweater back on my chair. And I didn't think nothing of it, so we're starting to do the crafts, and I want to take a picture because I like, I'll do a video down the road, or I'll send them to Linda, and we'll do, So I went looking for my phone, which I knew was in my sweater pocket. Well, I was sweating so much from the exercises, I had taken my sweater off, but my phone was still in my pocket. And Linda come back in. I said, Linda, you know the old lady who just came in? She says, no. And then she says, yeah. And I said, I think she took my phone. I said it was in my sweater pocket, and when I had turned around, she was laying my sweater and my jacket back on the chair. She said, so she went down there, and she says she doesn't have it, but do you have a cat on your phone, on your screen? I said, yes, that's Foxy. Well, she said that phone was hers. I said, yeah, it's my phone. And the lady had stolen my phone. That just kind of pissed me off a little bit. It's not the first time some of them old people have stolen from me. But I let it slide. But the phone is just a little bit more expensive than trying to get this. Something I won off the bingo cart. I had one lady one time switch out my prize that I had picked out. She swapped what she had been given, because she didn't even have any bingo bucks. So she was just given something. But that just irked me a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, how do we want to do this? I'll put them a little catty cornered, like so. So we get them all on there. Get the glue off the paper. Alright, we'll put this guy on. I think I'm gonna make the candy that I wanted to make. I think I'll make it tomorrow. Orlando Bloom. We'll stick him like that. There we have our dot and pirate themed page. And I'm gonna do this and walk away from this room. There we go, you guys. Alright, that's gonna do it for today's video. Everyone be safe. Don't let the world change your smile. Let your smile change the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.